Hello, welcome to another Karate Diary. Sorry this one's a bit late. For various reasons it wasn't posted when I said it would be. Partly due to the fact I wasn't actually able to film any of the karate seminar with Sensei Jesse Enkamp. I did ask before the class if I was able to film and he said no, but that's understandable because doing the seminars is kind of his business. I've been hoping that he would post some pictures on his Facebook page before I made this video, then I could just see if there's any of me in there. There isn't really. There's one picture he's posted and I'm doing a bit of a dodgy kick, so I'm not going to post that on here, but if you go and hunt it down I'm sure you'll be able to find his Karate by Jesse page on Facebook, and if you scroll down you'll see a picture of me doing a dodgy kick without a guard, which I have actually previously mentioned in previous videos, and I've been training about my guard while doing the kick. So we learnt two concepts. One was Mashimi and the other was Metatoad. Turns out I already knew them. Just because we haven't been using those exact terminology in my dojo doesn't really matter. The actual concepts I already knew, I already understood. All the exercises that he was teaching us is stuff that we do as basics anyway. So that was good in one respect, that I went there, I knew what I was doing, but in the other respects I didn't actually learn really what he was trying to teach because I already knew it. However, I did learn something, and I'll come on to that in a minute. So I'll put links in the description below for the two concepts that he was teaching, which are linked to his to Jesse Karate by Jesse website, and he's got some articles there about the concepts that he was trying to teach. But when I say I did learn something, what I learned was that I'm better than I think I am. Now what I mean is, what's been holding me back through the progression of the grades isn't my physical ability. It isn't that I can't, do this block and do that kick and move in this way and stuff like that. I can do all that. What's holding me back is my mind. In my mind, I've been telling myself I'm not good enough for black belt. I've seen the black belts and they're so good, and I think I'm never ever going to achieve that level of skill. And they're just so much better than me, and it's been holding me back. And it's a real bad thing. It's a really bad mental block, and that is why I've been progressing so slowly. However, at this course, now I don't want to take anything away from the people I trained with, because obviously in their respective styles they have earned their black belts. They've trained hard, they've gone up through the grades, and they've been given their belts, and and I don't want to take anything away from them, but in the style I do, it turns out we are quite a lot stricter in the criteria to be given a black belt because a lot of the people that I was working with, now I don't want to sound rude or disrespectful, but I don't think they would be anywhere near a black belt in what I do. Maybe what I do, our criteria is just a lot higher because we don't follow the normal Goju-Ryu training syllabus. We have our own training syllabus with our own grading syllabus and stuff. So we're not actually affiliated with any of the normal coloured belts that you see. So basically with ours it goes white belt, and then you got 4 grades on the white belt, then it jumps straight to green, and then you get 3 grades on the green, to brown, 3 grades on the brown, and then to black. So it's 10 levels before black belt, and then obviously the 10 downgrades. And I know normal Goju-Ryu karate follows a different colour system to us, so they obviously have different criteria for each grade, and I can only conclude that to achieve a black belt in these other styles, the threshold of your ability is considerably lower, and I mean a lot lower, because well, first of all, I was really surprised that a lot of the other students couldn't grasp the basic concepts that Jesse was trying to teach, when to me it's like, this is stuff we teach our beginners, you know. It's not right away, probably when they've been training for about 6 months, then we start introducing these concepts. But some of the concepts we do actually introduce right from the beginning, and they couldn't get it. It was alien to them. They didn't understand, and they were messing up on the most simpler things. And a couple of people actually did comment saying, how are you able to do this? How can you do this? You know, they said you're making it look easy. And there was one lady there, a black belt, and we were doing an exercise, and she said, you know, how can you do this? How do you make it look so easy? And I said, we teach this to our white belts. And her face dropped a bit there, and it's like, what? You know, I'm a black belt. I'm struggling with something that you teach your white belts. And basically the whole day was like that. So I'm not going to focus on the standard of British black belts, because I had a bit of a rant about that on my Facebook page, and I got a bit disillusioned. But what I took from it, what basically the message I'm going to try and convey here is, what I learned is that I should have more self-belief in my own self, rather than putting myself down, because I put myself down very much all the time. I'm very, very, very self-critical of myself. Everything I do, I like, though, that's wrong, that could be better, that's not quite right, you know, why aren't I doing it like this, I should be doing it like that. Especially if I video myself doing kata. Some of my older videos are a little bit boring to watch, but there we go, and you see me doing kata. When I watch those now and I cringe, I'm like, ooh, blimey, I used to do my kata like that. And I'm very, very, very critical of myself. But every single concept and every single idea that we did, I found really easy. Okay, well, I say not every, there was one thing right at the very end, you know, and my brain was wanted to do this when it should have been that. But apart from that, I knew what I was doing. It's just my brain was just having a bit of a brain freeze moment, but then it clicks into place before the end of the class, so it's fine. But other than that one exercise, I knew exactly what I was doing. I knew it better than... I'm not going to say I knew it better than the others. That makes me sound like an egotistical, arrogant prat, and that's not very nice. But what you've got to look at it is, those guys went there to learn. I can't take that away from them. It was a concept that they didn't know, it was something they didn't understand, and instead of staying ignorant, they went there to learn it. So I have to respect them for that. I always respect anyone that wants to learn. I always respect anyone that wants to try new things and do things that they're unfamiliar with, and expand their horizons, go into their uncomfortable zone and learn, because that's how you grow. So they went there to grow. They tried these things for the first time, and they struggled with it a little bit, but you know, hopefully they take it away, practice it, and then it over time will become natural. Whereas for me, that didn't happen because I already knew that. So I basically took away the fact that I shouldn't be so hard on myself and putting myself down all the time, thinking, oh, I'm not good enough to be a black belt, because quite clearly in a lot of styles I am good enough to be a black belt, and in a lot of styles those black belts would not be good enough in my own style. But as I said before, I think it's just that our grading criteria is clearly higher up. Now the grading manual for each thing is quite extensive. There's an awful lot of things you have to do, especially at brown belt, and they've recently introduced Kabudo into the grading schedule that never used to actually be part of the actual grading. Although we've always done the weapons, it's never been part of the grading, but a recent introduction has been that that's now part of it. So anyway, my message to anyone watching this, if you're practicing karate, believe in yourself. Don't get arrogant though, don't get cocky, don't get all egotistical, because that's not what karate is about. But at the same time, have faith in yourself, believe in yourself, and know that you can do something. You know, when you've acquired a skill, say, yes, I can do this skill, I can do this, you know, and just have faith in yourself. Now hopefully, you know, with my change of mindset where I've been thinking, oh, I'm not good enough, I should now start to progress. And although it has still been tricky for me to get to class because of work and transport issues, hopefully, I think I may have mentioned this in the past, hopefully those issues will go soon. I can't promise that because I don't know for sure. I've been a bit vague on here because it's on a public forum, but there have been a few issues which have been grinding me down a bit. So hopefully when those issues go, I can get to class more, because as I have mentioned in previous videos, I haven't been training as much as I like. I did go yesterday and that was really good to be back. I was really happy to be back in the class. I can't remember the last time I actually made it on a Monday. It's been a while, so I was really happy to be back there. Hopefully I'll try and go tomorrow. It's going to be difficult, but I'm going to try and go tomorrow. So we've got a Kata, Kumite and Kion Day coming up on Saturday. I don't know how much video I'll be able to get of that because our adult class is quite small at the moment, but apparently while I haven't been at the kids class recently, we've got loads more children in, so I'm going to go there on Saturday. So whether they're for the whole day course or they just come along for the morning Saturday class, apparently there's a lot more kids there, which is good, but I've been told there's a lot more. So I don't really know if the person who told me was exaggerating or not, or whether I'm going to turn up and I'll be like, whoa, who are all these people? Where do they come from? Which would be nice. Get their parents to join in as well, that would be good, that would boost the adult class a bit. So anyway, if you're practicing karate, practice every day at home, go to your dojo as much as you can. Obviously I understand there are sometimes you can't go because I'm having that trouble at the moment, but when you can go, you should go, practice, and I will see you next time.